I would tell you of the Creator, remind you of His words when you forget them. I would tell you of the time when dust met the divine and called you a miracle in the flesh. God's final touch on creation. In a sense, you were the last thing on His mind when He looked at the universe and called it good. Because I know the world will say otherwise. They will say you're too much of this and maybe not enough of that. They will place your beauty on a scale of 1 to 10. Say 10 is only pretend for you, unless you look like a carbon copy of another. But if you are my daughter, you would know their weighing systems are flawed. I would explain to you why being a so-called 10 is an insult. But they are completely blind to the 90% of you that matters more. They reduce you to a number so they can sell you dreams, retouched images for your body goals, Photoshop filters and diets for your weight loss, all at the price of your sense of worth. But if you are my daughter, I would speak of the eternal, ask you if you think earth knows more beautiful things than heaven. I would not wait for your reply. I would rebuttal every man-made idea in your head. I would tell you only the truest stories for bedtime. So you wouldn't believe their fairy tales. I would say, their idea of beauty is the beast. See how it feasts on your insecurities and regurgitate them back to you. Blame you for having a weak stomach. Force feed you poison for self-esteem, then question your timidity, make you feel small for not being small enough, then say you're too big for owning more space. You are my daughter. I would tell you of the allure of a gentle and quiet spirit, how it harbors what God treasures. That when I say beauty within, I am not saying there's no beauty without. But if ever you are tempted to think that way, I would explain how your thinking is a result of something more sinister, something more devilish from the pits of hell. I would point to the fact that Babylon's mirrors are broken and say, baby, broken mirrors will always reflect brokenness back. No matter what angle you view it from, there will always be a crack. That your beauty has a foundation and it's not found on your skin. But those MAC products only sell when you believe that it is. That's why it's someone's job to build your faith in that mascara, that lipstick, and those nails. But we have always been dust, rusting away into eternity with every breath. Meaning, it's not makeup that makes up what you are made of, so you do not have to let your adornment be merely outward. I would say, there's nothing wrong with makeup. I remind you that you don't need it. But even though you're not my daughter, I know they will call you something other than made in God's image. They will point at the cracked vase and claim the flowers are no longer pretty because of it. I want to stop you from believing them. So I remind you that once upon a time, some angels in heaven thought you were a good enough reason to lose all their wings for. So how dare they call you anything other than beautiful?